Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play Cities Skylines. Welcome back to the 5 Builder 1 City series and Switcheroo for round 2. This will be episode 19 in the series and will definitely be my last video for this round, so I want to make it count. What I want to do is try to get as much of the roads that we have right now filled in with zoning, and then I also want to get my vision of some of the main roads going out into the countryside in this area into place. So let's go ahead and jump in here. And so like I said, we're gonna speed up, or we're gonna let the game run. And I think what we're gonna do, we need to add more zoning. And I want, unemployment is still pretty low, so we're gonna go ahead and get residential in here and go from there. I want high density residential in here. Then we need to have a road that kind of blots things off. And I think what I want to do is bring this road in. And this one can go a little bit further. So we're going to keep it as dirt here. But from here on, it is going to be a wider road. Because it's going to eventually be an arterial that no, it's not quite an arterial, but we are going to come along this way. We want to be at ground level, and over here we're going to be up. To about here. And let's see what the terrain looks like. Okay, I have an idea of what I want to do here. Then we are going to come across like this, and then go back down, go over this, and then we're going to come back down again. And I don't like that it's right at the top of this. Yeah, you know what, we're going to go back. And instead, I do like that it comes down there, but this is going to come down like this. So then that is going to be kind of a border out here. Yeah. Then this can come in and upgrade this. Oh, autosave, coffee time. Okay, so then we're going to continue this over to here, and then we're going to end up with another traffic light there, but that will be fine. And what I want to do is, I think, so I don't like having a super high dense city. I think what I want to do is start tapering off here, and then we'll definitely be low density past this road. And in fact, this road can continue down this way. Just get somewhere in here. There we go. And maybe that will end up needing to be around about 2 or something. But for now, I like that this kind of adds a border to the whole city. We're going to lower this part down, though. Just enough to get under the rail. Here we go. Okay, so now, like I was saying, what I want to do is I want to have the area taper. So we're going to get a new district in here. And in fact, I want it all the way on this side of the road here. Definitely don't want to call it Underhill District. So I've imagined, so this would be, no, let's just come up with something here. We'll call this Mayfair District. Actually, just Mayfair. And I want vanilla, but I want to come in here and high-rise ban it. So we will have a little bit of high density in here, but they won't be able to maximize like the other ones will. Go ahead and get this in here, and we're going to speed up the game because I really want to get as much filled as we can. Now over in here, we're going to have to do a little bit of work. I think I want the grid to continue here. But it's going to be broken up by the railroad and by this road. Also, what's the terrain here? We have a hill, but it's not a very steep hill, so it would not determine how the road layout ended up. It's interesting, over here, I was not sure what I want to do with that, but I do think I want to get this in here. This road will come all the way to here. And we're going to have to break this up. It's actually a little tempting to get a ground level crossing in. But I think we will just completely cut it off. That's not going to get any additional benefit there. This one can, though. I can get a little bit more zoning in as well. It's interesting, the railroad is like right where that road would end up. Now, do I want a ground level crossing here? No, you know what? The rail goes down a little bit. Let's do this. Let's get bridges all through there. So we're going to get one more here. To there, and then we'll go across. Up high enough. So it's like there's a little bit of space. Not a ton, though. Let's come back down. Okay, so those are all right. Let's just come in here and clean this up a little bit now. Okay, I like that. So we get a really long block there, but it'll be fine. Then we can fill in over this way, too. This road can continue down here. Now I feel like we're getting to the point where we can't quite have those in place. And over here we have to figure out this road. We're going to bring this through. And that through. That one doesn't connect because we have a road there. We can just have that end there. Also, I feel like over here, that should be sloped, and clean that up again. Okay, so now these ones we need to finish off. Let's keep this. Let's keep them at ground level, actually. Yeah, okay, so now our residential has filled in. 5% unemployment. Let's go ahead and we'll get a little bit more high density in here, and then we're going to switch to low density out that way. And actually, no. This is not quite right. Not quite what I want. I think we do need to taper here. So I think the high density would continue out this way, and so we're going to get another district in here. And what I'm going to do is we're going to have the railroad be the difference here. So what I want is this area that is now labeled Franklin Square. It's going to be called North Central. And this is also going to have the high-rise ban. Then we are going to come in, and since this will be commercial and office, which we're at 5%, so we could start adding some more of that, I think. We'll come back to that in a minute. And we need water and stuff out here anyway. But what I want to do is we're going to have this side of the train tracks be the tapered, not quite high density. And then on the other side of the train tracks, we will have just a little bit of high density. Or like the full-on high density. And I know I'm making lots of changes here. I'm going a little against my own style of building, which is to really only build out before building up. But since I only have this area now, and I won't have it again, maybe ever, I want to make sure that I get my part the way that I envision it. So we're going to come in here, and we're going to bring the high density this way. We need to get some more parts out here though. Get that there, and then we need more schools too. Wow, we need a lot of schools. We have the one there. Let's get another one in here. And we'll add a little parking or playground. Add that right on this side. Then we'll get another high school too. The high school can be on this block. We'll get one of these here. There we go. Wait, we want vanilla style. Sorry guys. Disappear and then reappear. And get another park in here somewhere. You know what I want? Yeah, let's get some basketball courts in. Just random basketball courts. And maybe a couple tennis courts out here. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to bring this road out. We do want a little bit... Shoot, I should have done this different. The grid continues out through all of this area. And then it can break up. And I think what I'm going to do is this is going to be like where I end up stopping my part of the build. I'm going to bring this out here. That can continue that way. There we go. Okay, so now we've got some tennis courts in there. Let's get another thing a little bit fancy, or let's... that doesn't quite fit there. This on that side. And a large playground in here too. So we should see pretty high level of stuff in here. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more filled over here. Okay, and then in this area here, I don't want to have anything here. So let's find, do I have... I feel like I want generic for it. Nope, that doesn't work. You know what? I just realized. I don't know how I missed this. I've been playing this whole time without the trees on here. I wonder when that happened. Well, I will get the trees back before I pass the save on. But I guess we're not going to do any trees here. But Yeah, that's unfortunate. We can't quite get to see what it looks like fully. But anyway, um, yeah, I don't know what went wrong with that. But anyway, we're going to come in here and get these homes in here as well. And I think what we'll do, actually, you know what? We're going to have commerce on this road. Probably would see it out this way too now. And along this way all together. In fact, I don't know what would go all the way back in here either. But I think this is what I want in here. And then we're going to end up, like I said, with... We'll get the high density along here, I think. This will be the, like, truly shopping district. I don't think I want it leading it. Well, no, we'll keep it leading into this roundabout. That's fine. And then we're going to get offices in here. Especially on this side. We'll get a little bit of low density commerce on over here too. Be interesting to see what spawns in there. I think it feels like it's too far from the road. We'll go ahead with the office here, actually all in here. There we go. So that should fill in now a bit. We've got the road layout coming in this way. We've got zoning filling in. How much zoning did I fill out that way? Actually, we can get a little bit more zoned here as well. Just gonna let it all fill in. We're gonna have death waves in this city, but that's okay. We all know how to deal with death waves and make it work. But anyway, we're going to fill this area as well. And I feel like, I don't know that I like this square here, this part of the grid. I think what we'll do is we're going to bring this out. Bring the road down this way, right along. Yeah, I think that's good. Do I want it to hug the rail? I think I do. See if we can do that. That goes like that, and then we're going to come in. Like that. We'll just use move it here. Make this look a little bit better. There. And then from here, I want the grid to come off this way. And it's going to be a longer one like this. A rectangular grid. I've really been in the mood to build roads this week. So that's what we have been doing so much of. That happens sometimes where, I don't know if it happens to you when you're playing where it's just like, man, I just feel like building a whole bunch of roads. And I feel like that has been my week in game. Now, we could... This road could go underneath the highway and continue a little bit further. But I think we'll leave that for somebody else. Now, what I want to do is we'll come in here, and I want to get a park district in here for sure. Bring that all along here. And in fact, you know what we'll do? Let's just extend this park over like this because that's all related. Now they have a way to get into that park that is not through the entrance. So we're going to come over. Ooh, man. Could bring the park thing all the way that way. I think we're just going to leave it that way anyway. Oh, because they go down there. Okay. We'll let all of that be in the park, but not in the park. We'll figure that out another time. I just want to get it marked, and I will probably add some trees at some point. So now let's get some of the country areas. How far does this area go? Area 2 goes all the way out to there. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come up here and get a road here that's going to mark the edge. And I just want to have a coastal road along here. We'll go ahead with this one. National Highway. And then we're going to get the terrain on. And just come right along the water here. We'll go up and over here. And then curve in like that. So now we've got this road that goes along the shore. Can bring this a little bit further. And in fact, maybe this is all National Road for now. And eventually it can become something else when someone else has the save file. Or I should say, when someone else is working on this particular area. Look at that like that. Then I feel like, where's the end over here? Down there. I think we'll leave that all the way it is. We have a few buildings in here that need to be replaced. Just grab them like this. And then we're going to hit reset objects. Okay, now our zoning has just about filled in. Oh, unemployment is 11%. Very good. I'm going to leave them with plenty of demand for jobs and things. We've got a lot of people living in here. And I think maybe what we'll do is we'll get a little bit of... So like what I wanted was warehouses on in here. So I wonder if that would make sense to get them in place. Yeah, let's get the warehouses in place now. That's too big. That's too small. Oh, that would be really cool here. It's just a tiny bit too big. How far into the road does it go? Actually, that works. I can make that work. Maybe not. Cuts off there. Yeah, it's too big. These ones are also too big. Okay, so we're gonna get these in here. Several warehouses. I'm not going to have them set to anything yet because I'm not sure what things we will be making. And we won't fit on that side. Oh, that's too bad. Maybe even fuel would have been good in there. So import like oil there. But I do think that that is pretty much where I'm going to leave it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get the trees back in really quick so that I can show you what it looks like and be satisfied that I fixed that. Although we have water issue here, let's go ahead and get a tiny bit more water down there. Okay, so I have gotten the trees back in here. And if you're wondering how I did it, what I did is I went back to an earlier save and then I used the export feature of Move It, which is found down here. And went to export selection, and then I went to import, and I hit restore for the trees. So like I selected all of the trees on the map, and then I restored them to their original positions. Now we have a cemetery here. I'm going to turn that off because it is full. But the other issues I want to sort out here. Let's see, we already fixed that water. I noticed that we have a water issue over here. So I'm going to fix that real quick. To come in like this and to get some water down here for all of these buildings. Then I think for the most part we're in pretty good shape. I just want to come in and fill a little bit of trees in here. We're going to come in and just get some trees along the shore here in the different parts that we have. Yeah, like this. We'll get some over in this area too. There, that really adds a little bit of greenery to this area. And I feel like we probably would see some along the rail here too. Man, look at how many people are using this walking path. That is so exciting to see. I feel like the pedway is super popular. All right, and I think, so we'll get some more trees in here too. I think I intended to do something nicer in there, but that will work. And then we'll just kind of fill this in here and in here. And whoever plays this area next can do what they want with this area. And then hopefully fill in some more stuff elsewhere. Let's just add a little bit of detail or a little bit of trees in this area. And since they have dedicated lanes, I don't have to worry too much about line of sight. Just smooth this out a little bit. That should all be good. Right, so I think that is about where I want to leave my turn. So we have a couple issues in here. We've got a fire that maybe will be put out. Maybe not. Let's check on services. Could probably get another clinic in here. Get that down there. Fire. We don't have any fire support down here. Let's go ahead and get that over here, which will provide quite a bit of fire coverage. But let's get another small one over here. And then let's get some police in here too. We've got a big police station there. Let's get a small one over here, just to get a little bit better coverage there. And we'll get one down in here too. That will work. Yeah, I think that is pretty good. Somebody did point out that we probably should have better fire coverage in general of forest fires, but I'm going to leave that for somebody else. I am pretty happy, like I said, with how this is coming together. We do need a little bit more tapering to lower density stuff, but I think for now this is off to a really good start here. Let's double check traffic before I finish things up. We are in pretty good shape. We're going to have a little hot spot here, but I'm sure Biffa will play with it a little bit more if he needs to. And yeah, but that's it from me for this week and this round. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.